That is a good thing you did back there. The boy sought adventure, and for better or worse, you have allowed him to seek it.
Sing you a special song tonight?
That is close enough. You are no guard, and there has been no disturbance as of yet, nor do you bring any food or drink with you. In some ways, perhaps. You have the bearing of a traveler, and should know best of all those here that it pays to remain wary, lest the arrow find its mark.
Oh, John, darling, you know you're the only stone.
It would seem so. Tell me, stranger, what brings you here? There are better pickings for conversation than I, nor do I have much coin to spare. Indeed. You are the first I've spoken with in some time that hasn't immediately asked about the hood covering my eyes. Do not falter. In truth, there is not much to tell. I can no longer see as you do. Yes, your sympathies are well-meaning but unwarranted. It is not such a terrible thing. The loss of one sense enhances the others. There is work for many in these lands, mercenaries most of all, and there are worse fates than to die on the battlefield. Of a sort. Not at the moment, but your own travels must have shown that there is always more to be done. Why do you ask? I admit, there is something intriguing about you. A strength of character that I have not felt in many years. But there are plenty of hirelings around here. Why take a risk on a blind woman, of all things? Very well. I am Eris, the last standing among many. So long as you respect this arrangement, our fates will remain bound, and I will do what I can to assist. Your blood is unknown to me, but that is of little concern. The honor is mine.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Someone's being attacked!
The college has been restored, due in no small part to your efforts. Indeed, even if the city is only a short distance away, not all are content to farm life. Many here, I doubt they have seen more than the occasional bandit, a Khajiit caravan every now and then. Perhaps your gesture will one day be returned, and the boy will pay you back in kind. But come, I have taken enough of your time. Her heart may be cold, and yet I sense a disquiet. And so it did. By your hand, no less. There was a certain strength to the old man, one that I have not seen in many. In the end, do you believe it was worth it? Your actions, the deaths, you have carved a bloody path to get here. Is it difficult to look back? It was not my intention to pass judgment on your involvement. I wished only to discuss it with you. In any case, I appreciate your answer. As the listener, your duties will hardly end here either. I will reflect on this, but for now, let us be off. Discuss it with you. In any case, I appreciate your answer. As the listener, your duties will hardly end here either. I will reflect on this, but for now, let us be off. You survived. The woman back there, was what she spoke of true? You chose to help him in the end. Curious. The stable hand's debts and consequences were his own, and yet you intervened. That it can, and I sense this city is starved of it. Come, let us keep moving. You did well to escape Sydney Mine, and to exonerate yourself in the process. And she has enacted her revenge upon the scorned one. Do you believe what she says to be true? A broken heart spurs many to do the unthinkable. The old one was wise to encode the journal. But I have taken enough of your time. Let us see what answers it provides. The day is won, the Emperor dead. You have amassed quite the body count. Yes, the daughter has endured much, and yet she retains some semblance of her humanity. That is no easy feat. In some form, perhaps, the willpower to not crumble before Molag Bal is not insubstantial. And yet, you turned from the kindred when the power was extended to you. Nevertheless, it is power all the same, and you chose not to take it. Thank you for your answer. I will reflect on this. You have come under the dragon's influence. That the taste of flesh had passed your lips. I wonder if this is so. We are all capable of such things when pushed to the brink. In any case, for whatever it is worth, I am not here to judge you. That hunger within her, however, it is something greater. Whatever the case, I shall do what I can. The effects of the Gildergreen cannot be understated. You have done these people a great service. You have made a habit of seeing prophecies come and go, haven't you? It seems I chose well. There were benefits to joining either side. Perhaps you may have been able to procure the bow for yourself. But you have succeeded on your own terms. That is more valuable than another pat on the head. I apologize. My thoughts have become tangled. Let us keep going to a new day. Order has been restored. It is as it has always been. Your sacrifices have allowed this world to continue on, letting its people be consumed by the trivial and petty. They may not be able to thank you for it. Perhaps they will never even know your name, your face. But it is to you they owe their existence, a world and all life that rested upon your shoulders. And that is something to be proud of indeed. And only now, at the end of this saga, has the hero fully come into their own. Tales of the Dragonborn have endured, and now, thanks to you, they will forevermore. That is because of your efforts. They may forget, and that is something to be proud of indeed. And only now, at the end of this saga, has the hero fully come into their own. Tales of the Dragonborn have endured, and now, thanks to you, they will forevermore. That is because of your efforts. They may forget, but I and many others will remember. Harbinger. Deserve is a troubling word. Few get what they deserve, and this world is rarely fair. But you have given her the chance to heal. It won't be today, or next month, but in time, she will come to terms with her grief and remember the person her daughter was. In the end, that is all any of us can ask. You have entered the afterlife, defeated the beast, and returned. Your victories continue to grow. I admit, I felt a great turmoil when you entered the book, but it seems Mirak's grip has lessened. The Skull may grieve freely. Indeed, the fact you have returned at all is some comfort, however small, but the woodland man is not so easily defeated. Of course. Now, time to get moving. A new adventure awaits. Yes? It was a great deal of effort for only a tree, regardless of its significance to these people. Mortal life is caught in a cycle of fading and rebirth, and yet the land remembers. There is a beauty in that. I apologize. I have grown distracted once again. Come, let us keep moving. I am here. Indeed, by your hand no less. I am curious, why did you save the girl? The priestesses would have been unable to themselves, and mercenaries were unlikely to be trusted for such a task. They intended it to act as repayment, and yet you were under no obligation to see it fulfilled. So it was the seer's ability that proved the undertaking worthy, or would you have gone to the effort had it been any other in her place? I appreciate your answer. I will reflect on this. Yes? The title is yours to mantle. The circle is broken, but you have risen to meet the challenge. I do wonder, however, do you feel your efforts were worth it in the end? Perhaps there is little difference between the hunting grounds and Sovngarde. In any case, his fate is beyond reach now. I appreciate your answer. Come, let us keep moving. He did not stumble his way into an Imperial ambush. The headsman will have to wait another day. Tell me what it is you need. You expected betrayal, did you not? And yet you walked into the Argonian's trap willingly. I see. You are confident in your abilities, no matter the risk. Thank you for your answer. I will reflect on this. Let us pause for a moment then. Perhaps the prisoner is not as doomed as she might think, but there will be no way to know. Why did you help the Children of Sand in the end? Thus, you steel yourself for the task at hand. I appreciate your answer. I will reflect on this. Focus on your breathing. Let your senses adjust. Yet there are many in this land who question that cause. The Empire's right, as it were. Why did you join, if I may ask? Nevertheless, your kinsmen met them with more force and bloodshed. Is this truly the best way forward? And one by one, the Empire would crumble from within. I appreciate your honesty. I will reflect on this. Let us pause for a moment then. You are under no obligation to see Meridia's wishes fulfilled. I am curious, why did you follow through on it in the end? Indeed, the Daedric princes are not known for their patience, or, in most cases, goodwill. But you have seen it done, and the beacon will trouble you no more. Come, let us keep moving. Focus on your breathing. You went into the artifact. I have never witnessed such a thing. I wonder, what was it like? There is a beauty to your description. It was a risk to put yourself at the elf's mercy, but one that ended well. Indeed, the energy within it has shifted. Some may call it perverted. Nevertheless, it is now yours all the same. Let us keep moving. Let us pause for a moment then. What a pointless waste of life, all for the objective desire to be sealed away forthwith. But it is not the first time that Winterhold has faced ruin. It will no doubt continue on. I do wonder, however, the Sigic monk that contacted you. It is he and his kin that have taken the eye. Do you trust what they intend to do with it? The orb had long sat in the depths of Sarthal, after all. Perhaps the Dominion has merely been replaced with Artaeum. Up until now, at least. Perhaps the good intentions will last. We shall have to see. It is no trouble. A leader that brought about their own ruin. I cannot say that she is not the first to be burned by envy. Perhaps her death was a greater mercy, finally at peace by your hand. Will you continue as you are? There is always a choice. It may not be easy, however, and the cost of such things is for you to weigh. Regardless, I will remain. I agree. Come, let us keep moving. The princes are fickle in their design. You, however, still live, and the return of her artifact would please her more than she could allow mortals to see. In any case, the revival of the Thieves' Guild and Nightingales has come to pass. What do you plan to do? You have achieved a great deal. The others may not show their gratitude, but it is you, and only you, that has allowed them to thrive once more. Even if it is grudgingly, you have earned their respect. Use it well. Focus on your breathing. Let your senses adjust. Indeed, there is a great deal of bad blood in Markarth. Regardless of the outcome, the ripple will be felt for years to come. An unexpected turn of events for those involved, I'm sure. In any case, you are free once again. Let us continue on, and hope that the Reach has not changed for the worse. You have something on. Claw had no functional purpose to the trader, and yet you returned it to him. Though you received a reward, it seemed primarily sentimental to him. Why? Yet, as an adventurer, it would hold more utility for you than it would ever have remaining on a countertop. I appreciate your answer. Come, let us keep moving. Yes? Do you seek a change? Speak.
You have questions? Tidings.
I am here. So be it. How strange that people would seek to inhabit such a place. The daughter of Cold Harbor. And is that an Elder Scroll? It seems you have quite the talent for uncovering prophecy.